Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. What have we got for you today? What have we got? I'm going to show you what we got. It's over here. Have a look at this. This is not an Ovation. Looks like an Ovation. It is by Stagg. And occasionally I do like to peruse Marketplace for little gems I can find, if I can find them. And this came up and I got it for a whopping 20 quid. It came with a rain cover. About as good as it is. But in the description it said it had a broken headstock. Now there's nothing wrong with that headstock, but it is broken here. That's not snapped off, so that can be glued back on. The nut's broken, so it's a broken nut. So this is a classic case of people not knowing what they've got or what's wrong with it. The guy I bought off said he doesn't have the skill to do that, so he let me have it for 20 quid. He had it up for 25. Other than that, this looks in pretty okay condition. I'm going to give this a good old clean up as I do fret polish. I haven't got any strings, unfortunately, so I might have to just put these back on and clean them the best I can for now. Picked up these from Amazon, £2 something, and that's a bone nut and a bone bridge. Saddle, what do you call them? Bridge, saddle, and I've got some super glue, and that's all you need for this. Yeah, so let's get on with it. Now I do this occasionally because it means I can find some really interesting guitars and stuff. I've never had one of these before, never played one before, never experienced it before, so I get to do that and to make these videos showing you how I fix these things, etc. But also it means that when I'm done with it, I can sell it on and make a profit, which keeps the wheels turning a little bit, keeps the lights on for another day. Do you know what I'm saying? So first things first, I'm going to whip the strings off and keep them obviously for now. And then we're going to get that nut out, and then we're going to clean everything. It's still got the plastic on the truss rod cover there. We're going to clean it all, polish it. I use T-Cut to polish the paintwork and the frets, and we'll put some fretboard conditioner on there. And I'll see if I can find out a little bit about this guitar. Oh, horses, what have we got here? I just went through some of my old stuff in my cupboard, and I found a load of strings. So hopefully I can make a set out of these. These are Diodarios. Maybe too good for this guitar, but I've got some Harley Benton ones here as well, so I might be able to put a set together, hopefully. Right, what we're going to do first is I'm going to wipe this all down with a disinfectant wipe because it's absolutely minging. I managed to get a whole set apart from the top E, so I'm going to leave the top E on it and try and clean it with the rest of the guitar. I don't know what's on it, who knows, but it's, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to use some of these disinfectant wipes all over it before I do anything, because I'm touching it and it's sticky and disgusting. So, you know, not having to go at anyone, but you know, clean your guitars, man. The thing is with guitars, it's like phones. You're touching them all the time. You're leaving like oils and stuff on them, and they're going to harbour germs, right? And disgusting stuff. So it's not very hygienic not to clean your guitar. Clean your guitars. So already you can see this is going to be a pretty guitar once I get it all polished up. So this string, I don't know if I can get some life in it. Oh, that noise. Unfortunately, I don't have a top E. Ah, that noise. Oh, look. Anyway, catch you in a minute. I've cleaned it up a bit. I feel a bit better touching it. So the first thing is we need to get this nut off. This is just a normal plastic nut. The bridge I'm probably going to leave on it and just keep that other one for a different project, or when I need it somewhere else. So I'm going to take this truss rod off, cover off. It is glued in there, I think. And then we're going to try and gently get that off. I know some of you like this kind of stuff, so I'm just peeling the plastic off the cover. Yeah. Now if you're squeamish, don't look. But just don't look. It is glued in there really good. So I'm just going to try and gently just see if I can tap it away. Ah, very good. It came off just like that. Brilliant stuff. So I'm just going to clean up in there. Now if I inspect it with my replacement nut for the size, they're pretty similar. So I don't think I need to sand that or anything. I think that can just go straight in as it is. Brilliant. So I just need to clean up that in there. I think that will go. Looks like it. Into that slot. It's like it was made. It was made for that. Can you believe it? That's going to go straight in there. So I'm just going to clean the glue residue off. Bob's your monkey, glue her in. So I've just got my little dinky file. Just sand off that glue so that it fits in there flush. Now on these bits, it's worth taking your time and get every piece of glue out you can, because then you know that's going to go in there bang tidy. You know. I think that's about it. Offer it up. Oh yes, look at that. That's going to be perfecto. And it looks nice and white. It doesn't match that though. Doesn't matter. Because this is like a off-white. Doesn't matter. Probably not. Not for the price point of the guitar. Maybe I should have looked and matched the colour. But hey. Not for the price point. This I'll probably try my luck at 100 quid. Accept 80 quid for it. You know, you're making like 60 quid, 55 quid profit for not much work really. Right, so I'm going to get my super glue. Where are you, super glue? First of all, I'm going to put a little dab behind that binding. Oh, if I can get the bloody thing on. Super glue lid's stuck. The super glue lid, super glued. Hang on. Right, so we've glued the binding down there. Let's make sure there's no residue. Nice. The end of me super glue has come off, but there's still super glue in it. So I'm having to be very careful here. Just going to put, you don't need a lot, so just going to make sure it doesn't get on the headstock. Just put it on there, just a couple of dabs of do, you know. And that's it. This is the gel type. I'm going to have to throw that away now, unfortunately. It's the gel type super glue, so it doesn't go off too quick. So you've got time to play with it. I'm going to get in there. Get it straight. Yeah, that's it. Excuse my head. That's it, boy. That is it. Okay. That's all you need to do. Now I can give it a clean all around here. Yeah, man. These all seem a bit loose. These washers here, so we'll tighten them up as well, which will make the tuners work a bit better. And then the fun bit, we're going to get the T-cut out, we're going to polish this baby right up. Back in a bit. Alright, good old T-cut. Doesn't matter what colour. This is grey, but just use a original T-cut, whatever. I love this stuff, it's great, you can use it for so many things. Start with the frets, why not? Here we go. Now that, without much work, has come up pretty amazing. Not a bad finish. A couple of little dings, but a little bit of scratching from strumming. But it's a used instrument. I'm not going to go any further with it. It won't affect the price point. It's only worth what it's worth. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Not looking too shabby. Same with the tuners. Just give them a polish up, polish the back of the neck. It's all in good nick. There is a little bit of bubbling here. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know whether that's been lent up against something hot at some point or it's just done that. I'm going to leave that as is. I mean, I'm tempted to peel it off and repaint that bit, but I'll just leave it. It's not going to affect it in any way. The back of this is like this really nice plastic wood from the Plastica tree, from the Plasticus Muchus Blackus tree in from the plastic island of Plastica, if you wanted to know. So all that's left to do now is I'm just going to put a tiny bit of fretboard conditioner on it, even though it's not that bad. But I will anyway. Just a tiny bit on the cloth. Just get it all in there. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. Yeah, lovely. Lovely jubbly. That has come up real nice. Let's get some strings on it. Give it a play, shall we? Now, for £20, I'm astounded how nice that's come up. Look at that. It almost looks brand new. What a beautiful thing. And I mean, acoustically, it sounds all right. Considering it doesn't have a sound hole, it has these little holes. And it's got this, whatever you call that, plastic, carbon fibre, don't know. It does have a decent amount of depth to it, you know? It articulates well. Yeah. Do you know what? I dig it. I'm not keeping it. I always do this. I fall in love with them and I'm like, oh, I can't keep it. I just love the way it looks. I mean, I think it's amazing. I don't know what the Piazza sounds like, but it is one of these, you know, I've got nowhere to plug it in. So, at the moment, but that's fine. I'm sure it works. I can test it works before I sell it. It's not going to be great. It's a piezo pickup in it, but as an acoustic instrument, it's a joy. That's what I'm going to say. It's a joy. And that nut went straight in. That nut went straight in. Not a problem. It's perfect. Chicken dinner. The tuners are a bit rough, you know, they're a bit, they're okay. It's holding its tune okay though, I'll give it that. The neck is a little chunky for me. Action's okay. I mean, you could bring it down a little bit, we could take the bridge down a little bit. We could take the nut down a little bit. But that's all preference and it's whatever you want. As a strummer, it's brilliant because it's got a slightly high action, it's not over the top high. It means you can dig in, you know. You can really dig into it. Lead wise, it's okay. It's all right. I think for me, I would, if I was going to keep it and use it, I would lower the action slightly. But as it is, man, £20. Cost me £2 something for the nut. Well, actually cost me less than that because I've got a spare bridge out of it as well. And that's a bone nut. Right, let's look at some specs. Not those silly. Like, really hard to find specs on these, but obviously they are a cheaper version of the Ovation Roundback guitars, right? but ChatGPT's been helping me out with this one. So basically what they've come up with is the top is spruce or ash. It's debatable. The back is a moulded composite graphite, Roundback shallow bowl. The neck's NATO, rosewood fingerboard, cutaway, yeah, it's got a single cut. Frets, you get 20 fret and 24 fret variants. This is 24. Scale length 643 millimeters, excuse me, 25.3 inch, right? Nut width is 42.9 millimeters. Pickup, electronics, under saddle, piezo, or transducer. This one's a piezo, EQ 3 or 4 band. This is 3 band with a battery check light. That's basically it. It is what it is. It doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't sound like or feel like such a cheap instrument. It doesn't feel great like an expensive instrument. It's somewhere in the middle. So I think for the price point, it's a winner. For me, anyway. I mean, you may have tried these. You may have one of these. You may disagree. But I think that's a nice little find for £20. And I'm going to put it up. I'm going to try my luck at 100. It does come with a rain cover. And a couple of plectrums were in the bag as well. But it is very, very clean and tidy. Obviously, I'll take something around 70, 80. But we'll see what happens. I'll let you know what I do actually eventually get for it. Anyway, thank you for sticking around for this video. I've enjoyed myself. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. Hope you learned something. And I'm just going to say peace till next time. God bless you. See you in the next one. Here's the jingle!
1, 2, 3, 4. If you like my YouTube show, hit like and comment and get involved. If you dig my vibe, then hit subscribe and never miss an episode of my YouTube show. Peace. Till next time.